Yesterday was a really long, tough day, so I didn't vlog. We got news yesterday that Nathan's mom passed away, and it's extremely difficult for us because that's Aunt Mo to us, that's Nathan's mom, it's Pearl's grandma. It's sad. It's really sad. Very sudden and unexpected. And like, what is this year? Seriously, 2019 can bite it, and it's already halfway through the year, and it's just, yeah. There's so many things I want to say, but it's not really my part to say. And there's so many people I just want to give big, huge hugs to, and yet we haven't been able to do that because it's so new. But Aunt Maureen, we loved you. We still love you, and one day we'll see you again. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a quick story about Aunt Mo. So I've been in this family for 17 years, 18 years, 17 years this year? I don't remember what year. Anyways, Aunt Mo is, I don't know her relation to Adam, but it used to be his aunt, his great aunt. Nathan is Adam's mom's first cousin, so that makes Nathan Adam's second cousin, but they're closer in age and stuff like that. Adam's family is very complicated. Anyways, Christine Ide, who was a client of mine, who was also Nathan's cousin, she passed away from breast cancer, and she was the one that got me into Think Pink and doing the 3-day walk and stuff like that years ago. And Aunt Mo was like our biggest cheerleader. I believe, did she walk? So they did the walk 2 or 3 times before I actually joined them to do the 3-day walk. And when I would go and visit them and stuff like that and cheer them on and hand out little mini beers and stuff like that, and Aunt Maureen always had like such a great sense of, her personality was just amazing, and like you wanted to be around her because the vibe that she would throw off was just so good. It was good for the world. And when I did my 3-day walk, I hurt my foot, obviously because I didn't practice walking, but whatever, let's not get into that. I hurt my foot, and Aunt Mo took care of me and made sure I was comfortable and allowed me to ride with her so I could try and like beat all the walkers, so I could be there to cheer them on as they were finishing, because I couldn't walk anymore, I couldn't finish. And it was just so nice to have that, because when you're doing that 3-day walk, like, you're a part of a team, and she helped me still be a part of the team even though I couldn't actually walk it anymore. I just love her so dearly. It just breaks my heart. Just breaks my heart. So yeah, that's a fun little story. Pearl is Aunt Mo's youngest grandchild, and it's so exciting to see their relationship together. How Aunt Mo just loves her, and you can just see it in her face, the excitement. We never thought Nathan was gonna have kids, and surprised, him and Jenna had a baby, and Pearl was created, and I'm so happy about it, because the oldest, the one after Pearl, is in high school. Like, they're all in high school and graduated and things like that. So for all of a sudden, 17, 16 years later, for Pearl to be born, this was like new for Aunt Mo. It was so exciting for Aunt Mo. She was just thrilled beyond belief that she was having another grandchild, and her baby, Nathan, was having it. So it was exciting to see the relationship that built between Pearl and her grandma, and oh God, it was so magical to see them together. I will cherish those memories forever. I feel like I started my vlog here. Now I'm gonna end it here. Great. So we're having the Miglioratis over for dinner tonight. I invited them because they've had a rough weekend, and I'm making them dinner, and I made Anthony some of Aunt Laura's special brownies. And by special, I don't mean special, I mean they are special to him because he loves them so much. So I made them, and I'm gonna treat them because they had a really, really rough Friday. So it was Kayla's birthday party, and it was at a bowling alley. CJ Burmose has a bowling alley, and we were in the private lanes, and right at 6 o'clock, guests were starting to come in, and some of the girls were already bowling, and I don't know what happened. Kalina blames herself, Anthony blames himself, I blame myself because, like, I'm a bowler, I should have been the one telling them this. But only one person on a lane at a time, and the rest of the girls have to stay in the back. Don't go on the lane. Well, Carly thought she was being funny, and she went up behind Audrina when she was bowling, and Audrina swung back and hit Carly right in the teeth. So her teeth are chipped. It looks like a triangle. I feel so bad. She was like crying and running over to me. I didn't see it happen, but she was crying, running over to me. Where's my mom? And so I was holding Pearl, and I took her over to her mom, and she just like went like this to her mom, and there were teeth in her hand, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And I was like, okay, like, should we call a dentist? Like, what do you want to do? She goes, just, can you help people check in? I was like, yep, sure, right away. So I checked people in and got the bowling situated, and then Aunt Linda, Kalina's aunt, took over bowling. She was like, here, we'll do this, it's your turn to bowl, and yelling kids' names, and it was pretty funny. So we got her calmed down, and Audrina was crying too because she didn't realize what had happened until she saw Carly crying, and then someone told her what had happened, and like she had no clue that she had done this, which, I mean, I don't know, you swing back, you throw the ball, like that's what it is. And it was really sad because then she was crying and upset that she did it, and like everybody else was upset, and poor Kayla, she's like me, she's a worrier, and she cares about other people so much that she was trying to have a good time, but at the same time she's like, what's going on with Carly, like what's happening with her? And then we were trying to explain to her what was happening, and then we were trying to explain her teeth, and she just was so worried about her sister, and I was like, oh my god, you're a good big sister. Anyways, so I invited them over for dinner tonight because I was like, okay, Carly's had a day to adjust all of this. I'm inviting you over for dinner, and I'm making brownies, and it's gonna be fun. So they'll be here in about an hour, and Adam is spray painting his fish tank hood for the tank in the basement. He's been working on it, and like we finally had time this week. My floater room is now empty. I vacuumed and swept it and cleaned all his tools out of it. I was like, you know what? I'm getting my house back. That's what I'm doing. So it's very exciting. Adam also got a kegerator. What? And he got his first keg, and he made these keg labels, and he wants me to draw on them. This was his first attempt. It's not perfect. I don't know if you can see it, but this is his first attempt. He's gonna make more, and they're gonna get better each time, so he says. Okay, bud, whatever, sounds good. So he has 2 kegs that he can actually put in there. They're the tall kegs. They're quarter barrels. I don't know what that means. They're tall and skinny. So he has right now Drippa in there from Dragon Mead, and he said he's gonna get me a grizzly pear from Blake's, which I'm very excited about. So we'll see how it goes. Today has been a very crazy, emotional day. I finally went through all the paperwork that Adam brought back home with us from the camper because we weren't going to be in it for a while, and I went through all of it and got rid of all the stuff we didn't need, and went through it and organized it a little bit more, just trying to get things in order. It's fun. It's very fun. So yeah, it's been a very long day, and Adam and I talked about what community Laura's gonna go into, and we've decided, and now we gotta talk to the boys about it. So he's going out there tomorrow because he has some stuff he needs to do down there, and I'm gonna go out there on Wednesday. So we'll have it all figured out by then, and it'll all be taken care of, and we'll be able to breathe a little bit. I mean, it's not done yet because she hasn't moved there, or we haven't packed anything up, or I don't even know how that's all gonna go. It makes my head hurt. I can't think about it today. All right, so yay, Kalina and the family, let's go. Yesterday was a very, very long day. After we hung out at home, I actually made dinner for Kalina and Tony, which was very nice. Poor Kalina, she was just so exhausted. She really didn't get to enjoy it. She was still sleeping, I feel like, when she was over here. But Tony really liked his brownies. They were delicious, and then I made him take all of them home with him because today starts me back on my lifestyle. It's been a mess the last month and a half, and I haven't been doing good on it. It's not that I've gained any weight or lost any more weight or anything like that, but like I don't feel good. I felt good when I was on this lifestyle. I want to get back to that. So today starts it. So let's go and do this. After that, Adam like was edging me on a little bit, and he was like, "Oh, let's go to Nate and Jenna's." And I was like, "Well, we've both been drinking." He's like, "I'll call an Uber right now." And I was like, "Okay, call an Uber." And yeah, we went over there and it was fine. They were just talking about Aunt Mo and memories of her and stuff like that, and I ran out with Amy and got some food for everybody, and we hung out until about 1:10, something like that. And then we called our Uber and we got home about 1:30. So it was a very, very nice day. Just crazy weekend. I'm still in shock over Aunt Mo's death, and I just really feel for Nathan and Chris and all of their siblings, and it's just, even though Adam and I just went through it with his dad a month ago, like seeing someone else you love go through it, it hurts. It hurts big time. And the fact that like I was calling Jenna to talk to her about how I felt about Greg's death, and now she's calling me to tell me about how she feels about Maureen's death, and like watching the person you love lose their parent, it's just, it's unspeakable. I don't have words for it. I don't have feelings for it. It hurts. It hurts a lot. And Jen and I are going through that, and it sucks big time. Anyways, all right, let's see where today goes, okay?